want to give thanks to the woman.
What's up, everyone?
Every single week for the last year.
Justin here. Sadly, Becky is gonna have to go away. She's feuded with Bianca for a fucking year. It was a great feud.
Get your ass out here.
Becky she has her arm in a sling. Becky calls out Bianca, says, I gotta thank you. Get your ass out of here. That you pushed me to my limits. Damn, Bianca looks good. She always looks good. She is a fucking star.
From Becky Lynch to Bianca Belair in the closing moments this past Saturday night.
The face of the women's division. I love Liv Morgan on SmackDown as a SmackDown champ, but Bianca's a face of the women's division. In my opinion, she's the top woman in the division today. Becky's a top woman too, but right now Bianca's on top. This is her time. EST chance is stupidly I pressed the Prime Video button on my TV. I gotta go back to cable. So Bianca gets in the ring with a mic in all red suit and.
But you are the man.
And one leg. She has like a one-leg pantsuit. Says, Becky, you are the man. Hit Bailey's music. I think Bailey's coming out.
Hold it down, babe. I'll see you soon.
Sadly, Becky has to go away for rehab or surgery. Separated shoulder. I don't know if it needs surgery. Maybe she'll be back in a month or two. That sucks how Becky got hurt.
Now I have nothing but respect for Becky Lynch.
Me too. Me too.
People may be questioning how that could possibly be, and you best believe that I have never forgotten about all the times that she has shaken my hand just to use the other one to smack me right in the face.
I would have Bailey and her new faction come out here and attack Bianca 3-on-1, hit the boss's music, Sasha, Naomi, save Bianca. Then a 6-woman tag at Clash at the Castle. That'd be great. Bianca, Sasha, Naomi against Bailey's new faction.
Becky Lynch?
I don't think Bianca's gonna just talk here and go away. Something's gonna go down. It's been rumored Sasha and Naomi have made a deal to come back. Again, it's a rumor.
I'm still standing here as your Raw Women's Champion.
Yes. Love the EST as a champ.
Yeah, because I stay ready so I don't have to get ready, and I stay ready for whoever is next, whether that's Bailey or her little friends who thought that it was funny to try to come and surprise me at SummerSlam again.
Uh-oh. Backstage attacking Becky with a chair. No. Bailey hit Becky. Io's laughing. Crushed her arm, her injured shoulder and her arm in the chair. Bianca runs backstage in fucking high heels. They ran away. Bailey and her new faction.
Absolutely unbelievable attack.
Becky's attacked by Bailey's new faction with a chair. That was savage. No Sasha or Naomi, but they could still show up. I'm not sure.
guys that they want some form of control here on Monday Night Raw. What that means, we don't know yet, but maybe we'll find out later tonight. Well, after SummerSlam, everyone angry.
Crowd, this crowd, I'm not feeling them. They're not that hot of a crowd. SummerSlam crowd was a lot better.
Jimmy and Jey Uso made their name talking.
So, because the Usos defeated the Street Profits, no more title shots, I believe, for the Street Profits. Tag team titles, the Mysterios against the Usos. And Edge is here. I will be back when something nuts or great happens, or a women's match. I'll be back for another Raw reaction. Triple threat matches tonight. You got 2 of them booked. AJ, Ali, The Miz, Dolph, Gable, and Tommaso Ciampa. The winner gets a U.S. title shot. I would guess at Clash at the Castle. So, showing SummerSlam pictures, putting over SummerSlam anyways. I'll be back with more Raw reactions.
Asuka had no problem finding the job.
Asuka, I'm back because the women's match is here. Started. Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. I wish Alexa would burn Lily and throw it in the trash and burn it. She's too damn happy. Her character is boring. Her character, to me, is like for children, and I don't like it. Asuka acting goofy still. I want Kana back, but who knows what Triple H will do with Asuka. He knows how to fucking book her, I know that.
Bliss out of the way. I don't think up to the job.
And the women will probably work better and have better matches together, not having the stress of Vince backstage, like telling them he didn't like the match or something, or holding them down. Definitely fucking Johnny Ace were holding back the women, in my opinion, and Bruce Pritchard and Vince, because they didn't give a fuck about women's wrestling.
Here's the truth. Alexa Bliss.
I believe Triple H does.
Alexa Bliss needs to get into that place. Whether it's the right place, the wrong place, Texas, California, where the hell she needs to be, figure it out. We've seen glimpses of it. We need sustained Alexa Bliss. Nobody, here comes
Big Asuka looks like reborn. How she's moving in the ring. I'm sure she's very excited. Triple H is head of creative.
Everyone needs to step up.
Because under Triple H, Asuka was undefeated in NXT. Left NXT and gave up the title, never lost it.
Hip attack in the corner. The Empress beginning to roll.
Good match here, good action from Asuka and Bailey's new faction runs in, attacks Asuka and Alexa, beating the hell out of Asuka and Alexa, disqualification. Bailey's group is in the house. Io Sky.
This is all about dominance in the women's division.
Formerly Io Shirai, Io Sky. Big running move Alexa by Bailey. I like this attack. It's exciting, it's different, it's unpredictable. Dakota Kai with a pump kick to Asuka in the corner. I love Bailey, I love Io, love Dakota. I'm so happy they're on the main roster together and that Bailey's back. Io with a moonsault, hold on chair. No, Bianca runs in, chases him off. Bianca's only one woman, but they run off. They run off. Yes, women all over the show. Bianca says, I don't care which any of you. I want a match. Io says me.
I mean, Bianca said she wanted a match.
Yes.
We're going to need an official decision on that, but it looks to me like...
See, the old Raw, Vince didn't do this type of shit with the women. He didn't know how to book them. He was an old man. Vince did not get it. He did not understand it that I and other fans want women's wrestling to get awesome storylines and be all over the shows. The women in the first hour have gotten like 3 to 4 segments. Bianca, Becky in the ring. Becky got attacked backstage with a chair on her arm. Bianca ran back there to try to save Becky. And Bayley's faction ran away like scolded dogs. And then Bayley, Dakota, Io got an interview backstage. And then we get Asuka, Alexa, and then we get a run-in attack. And then Bianca comes out. Love how I can't describe. I just can't put it over enough. I love how Triple H is booking the women and the new women on Raw. I'll be back. Looks like we're getting the Bianca and Io later. Io was going to do a moonsault with the chair, I think, on Asuka or Alexa. Edge is fucking back on Raw. Very awesome. Figures out 2 months. Selling the attack by Judgment Day. Rated R Superstars back.
You saw a little bit of that payback at SummerSlam. That Fury you mentioned on display.
Hell of a pop. Finally, Houston has woke up. Finally, you're fucking alive, Houston. For Edge.
Because, to be fair, for the last few months, I've been a bit of an asshole. But that all changes now, because now we both...
Nice. They didn't bleep out asshole. Good. Don't bleep out real talk that everyday people fucking do.
I was going to help underutilized talent realize their full potential. That maybe I could pass on some knowledge that I've accumulated over the course of my 30-year career to Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Yeah, let them know. And man, I gotta be honest with you, it felt like we were just getting started. We were going somewhere, but apparently that
was shocking. That when Finn, Priest, Rhea turned on Edge, I did not expect that because they were just getting off the ground with the Judgment Day. But Edge is by himself.
Fair, along with
I don't know who he's gonna get to help him go against the Judgment Day at Clash of the Castle. Maybe the Mysterios.
months. But if you witnessed SummerSlam, you saw me pull myself out of the hell that you put me in. And now it's time to kill what I created. Finn, Damian, Rhea, I am going to end Judgment Day.
By yourself? That was short and sweet. Promo from Edge. He is fired the hell up. He says, I'm going to end you. I'm going to end Judgment Day. How are you going to do that? By yourself?
Clear as day from Edge.
They should, I don't know, Judgment Day should have ran in and attacked Edge. But no. Mysterio's getting a tag title shot tonight against the Usos. You can't have Roman on the shows every week. His contract lets him not be on Raw and SmackDown much. Good for him that he has a great contract. A lot of time off. But less Roman, give us more Usos defending the tag titles. More Usos on the show. Where the hell Sami Zayn though? I like this Triple H era. I fucking love what he's doing. He's gonna make things matter again. But where's Kevin Owens? Where's Sami Zayn? They are top guys. They can be top guys under Triple H. So again, Mysterio's getting a tag title shot. I doubt I will react to that, but Bianca's taking on Io Shirai. Bianca, Io Shirai tonight on fucking Raw. Up next. I thought it'd be the main event. I guess the Usos tag titles is the main event. And with the Usos in WWE, Naomi, the wife of Jimmy, it makes a lot of damn sense to work out to get Naomi back because her husband's on the road all the damn time. So, and I would think Naomi would want to be back on the road with her husband more, to see him more. Hopefully to drive for him and be his designated driver, because he should not be driving ever. Anyways, Bianca, that's going to take a long time for me to call her Io Sky, but I will eventually. It's her new name. I don't got a problem with the name change. It's very similar to Io Shirai. Io Sky. Anyways, Io Bianca, I expect there to be interference from Bayley and Dakota, and then, hopefully, we get a shocking return in Sasha Naomi to help Bianca. I'll be back with the reaction for Bianca, Io Sky.
Lynch, are they? They're talking about Dakota Kai,
So,
Io Sky, and me.
Bayley
Look, I
interviewed
know it's your
with
job
her
to
new
ask questions. I'm pretty
faction.
sure all these people have questions for me, but what did you expect?
Bayley looks
Have you guys been watching
damn
the
good.
same show I've been watching? Because these guys
Io,
have been on the
damn
phone
good.
for
Dakota looks damn good.
So
They always
I took
do.
it as a cry
Sarah
foul.
Shriver
Their role model.
looks
So,
damn good.
and I outsourced for two of the very best
Sarah,
in the
my
whole world who
goodness.
have waited far too long.
Showing some side boob. I don't think she's meaning to, but it's showing.
And we know what we want. And we know how to get there. And pretty soon, we will be in full control. Io Sky, you know when you have to that. Bianca, see you out there.
Yes! Finally, Io on Raw. She deserved to be here a long time ago. Stupid old man Vince. You didn't get it. You didn't get her. You didn't want her. Fucking moron with no brains. This is awesome. Io Shirai, Bianca on Raw. This is awesome.
One of the premier aerial athletes in...
Again, Vince, you're a fucking moron that you released Dakota and did not want Io on the main roster, did not want Dakota called up long time ago. It was actually pitched that you have Bayley, Io, Dakota in a faction, and you passed on it and said no, you didn't want them. Moron, Vince. You did a lot of damn good in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s for wrestling in your company. But the past 5 to 10 years has not been good, Vince. You could have caught up a ton of women from NXT and booked them good. Io is a super talent, one of the best in the world. You didn't want her on your main roster? That is mind-blowing. That is absolutely one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Just because she's Japanese and you think, oh, she can't cut promos and speak English good. She can speak English. And she doesn't have to anyway. Who cares if she ever said anything in English? I wouldn't care.
She has a chance to knock off the Raw Women's Champion.
Again, Io's not a stupid woman. I'm sure she knows a ton of English. Probably way, way, way more than I know of Japanese.
Aerial ability. Io is on.
Here we go. Bianca takes it to Io in the corner. Io has new gear. She's in shorts again. Or not long tights.
Belair stood out here earlier.
This is main roster. Io Shirai's main roster debut. She should have been here 1 to 2 years ago. Again, thank you, Triple H. If it wasn't for him being head of creative, Io wouldn't be here. Dakota wouldn't be here. And they deserve to be on the main roster. They're awesome talents.
Sky. Oh, hung across the top.
Bianca's not wearing shorts anymore. She's in her long pants again. Io with the moonsault on top of Bianca to the floor. Beautiful, beautiful moonsault. So go to commercial. Again, I am so happy. Triple H is head of creative. Thank you, Triple H, for giving us women's wrestling the way it should be booked. With all the best women. I don't care where they're from. The Indies, Japan, NXT, the Performance Center. All the best women should be called up. And hopefully now, I'm confident all the best women will be hired and brought up to the main roster when it's time. During a draft or something. Can't call up everybody at once. We just got Dakota and Io. 2 new, fresh faces on the main roster. Seriously, Io and Dakota can have so many matches with women they've never got to work with, hardly. I believe Bianca was in NXT when Io and Dakota was there, but they didn't work that much together. So, eventually, definitely, I don't know about SmackDown, but Raw or SmackDown definitely could use Toxic Attraction. Those 3 women are great together. And they're damn good workers. I think JC Jane was there on a commercial, by the way. That's why I'm talking. And I'm not talking about the match. JC Jane, I believe, came from the Indies. She was there for how long? I don't know. And, of course, Gigi Dolan, Priscilla Kelly, was on the Indies for a long time. She's very, very good wrestler. And Mandy Rose, my God, she got 100,000 times better in the ring going to NXT. She put in the work. She trained harder. I don't know, helped her in NXT, but God damn it, has paid off because Mandy Rose is a really good worker now. And Mandy looks like $1 million. And she's a good wrestler, and she looks great. And she looks 1,000 times better with darker hair. Getting rid of the blonde. No, she look good with any color hair. But She looks great with her dark hair. Please, come on, let's get back to the matchup. I wish there was no commercials, commercial free for Bianca Eel. So I'm going to send a tweet out. Raw's about to be back. NXT promo. I hope they go to back to black and gold colors. Big body slam to Eel.
Bailey and Io Scott. Io Scott, to her credit, accepting.
I will say if Dakota Bailey interfere and run down here, they will. If they do attack, 3-on-1 attack, I think we're going to get a big surprise from returns to save Bianca. It has to happen. If they're going to attack her 3-on-1, I would guess we're getting a return here, or 2 returns. And you know from who? The former women's tag champs never lost the titles.
Hasn't accomplished anything. Bailey herself is a multiple-time women.
I was critical of them walking out. I didn't like it. I didn't like it when Stone Cold did it. But I will welcome them back with open arms because they should be on the main roster. They're really awesome workers and got a great fan base.
Took a little too long to.
Sasha, in my opinion, is way better in the ring than Naomi, but Naomi's good too.
Championship contender. Well, as you said, the unconventional offense of Io Sky. Not going directly at Bianca Belair, going around her. I'm a little surprised at the strategy thus far from Io Sky. I would have expected a little more of a stick and move offense. Stick with what she does best, which is.
I don't know what the hell Vince had against some of these women that were released. The Iconics, Dakota. He never wanted to call up Io. What the fuck, Vince? What the hell is wrong with you? You must have dementia or something.
Right now, too, you're just 48.
You can't see the talent they had? Why the fuck did you release the Iconics?
Perhaps a lack of urgency. Sorry.
Bianca flips over, counters, lifts up Io from the ground, from the mat, just tosses her.
Slam delivered.
Bianca so good. Io so good. 2 of the best women wrestlers today are going at it on Raw. Drops Io. Comes up, handspring, moonsault. Springboard off the ropes too. I never thought I'd see the day Io and Bianca on a Raw. Would have not happened under Vince because he would have never wanted Io. Here they come. Crowd standing. I think Bailey and Dakota are here from the crowd. They're at ringside. Dakota goes like this. They're watching. Io with the uppercut. Strike. Bianca sitting on the turnbuckle.
Bianca for the moment.
Again, if we get a 3-on-1 beatdown, I think we're going to get 2 returning.
Exactly where she's at her best. Oh my God.
2 certain women they called unprofessional.
Down. Then the covers might be it.
And I don't blame Corey Graves or Michael Cole for saying that because they were fucking told to. And I don't know, they just felt pressured. So they did it because their boss told them to. He probably was yelling at them to fucking do it and bury them.
Go to Kai. Could be the case. And we know about the power of the ESC. Beautiful cradle counter.
This is awesome. This is NXT Black and Gold level of a women's match. We did not ever get these before on Raw. A few times we did. But I will put Triple H over forever to the moon. He knows how to book women in a women's division. KOD, counter. Io laying on her feet. Io pulls the top rope down. Bianca's on the apron.
Before that delay you talk about. Not exactly the
Suplex to the floor. No.
right back in
On the apron.
I know what the hell I'm talking about. These superstars now on the apron highly have this situation. This will be the end of EO for good. Thanks for coming.
I'm shocked, Bailey. I'm shocked Bailey and Dakota did not interfere yet. Bianca catches Io, catches her legs, and slams her against the barricade head first. Dakota and Bailey surround and come up to Bianca, or are behind her watching. They're sitting on the apron. Bailey, Dakota sitting on the apron. Here comes somebody. Asuka. Yes. 6-woman tag, book it. Asuka, Alexa here for backup. What the hell is that commercial? Seriously, I don't think Bailey's ever been in this many segments on a main roster show. Or Dakota's never been here before. This is her Raw debut. I like it that they brought back. My God, what do you know? Under a new head of creative, things make sense. Alexa, Asuka were attacked earlier by Bailey's group. What do you know? They come back out for backup to Bianca. And Vince, you booked Asuka badly. She was champion during the pandemic, but you have booked Asuka not to her full potential, except for when she won the Rumble. That was good. And you have not booked Alexa good for the last couple years. Like, seriously, WWE badly needed a new head of creative. Badly needed Vince gone, because the guy did not have good ideas anymore. He didn't know how to book people. Didn't know how to book the women. He knew how to book some top guys, but not the women's division. So I'll be back. Picture-in-picture. Io is on the floor through Bianca against stairs, and this is a hell of a pretty long women's match. And it should be. On a 3-hour show, the women should get like 2 to 3 matches a show that are over 8 to 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be back.
Welcome back to a brawl between Bianca Belair and Io Sky.
So, just for me, I want to see good women's wrestling and matches that are long and storylines that are good and long and make sense. No 24/7 title stuff yet. What the hell's gonna happen to Dana Brooke? They should just get rid of that fucking title. I don't care if USA Network wants it. Triple H, get rid of it. Like, seriously, Triple H should tell USA Network heads and say, I know more about what's good on the show than you do, so I'm getting rid of the 24/7 title. It's totally outplayed and not good anymore to have it around. I will say that was some good shit. The 24/7 title, the best thing they did with it was when Drake Maverick had it and he was in a bedroom with his wife and they were fighting over it in bed. That was funny. Yo, my God, this is a long women's match segment. Io running knees to Bianca. Again, if Vince was backstage, he would hate this. He'd probably been yelling 10 minutes ago to end it, go home. Again, thank you, Triple H. Bianca just lifts Io out of the corner, slams her. Another springboard, moonsault into Io's knees. And what do you know? Io does not look weak. Under Vince, she would have looked weak as hell, I bet, and never been booked good. Vince would have just had her acting goofy or yelling in Japanese all the time. He wouldn't have let her wrestle this long. Triple H is a fan of pro wrestling. The guy was a former pro wrestler. Vince never was. It's known. Triple H loves pro wrestling and the history of it. Bailey tries a trip. Bianca. A lot of influence, but it's good. It's from the outside. They're not running in the ring. It's like we got two managers on each side watching. Io uses the ropes. Nice. Yes, Alexa throws her feet off the ropes. I like the interference. Makes sense. Asuka on the apron, Alexa on the apron, Bailey, Dakota on the apron on the other side. Make a 6-woman tag, yes! Let's go around. DQ now. This is good shit. Bailey, Asuka. We gotta have Sasha return here, or Naomi, or both together with the women's tag titles. Asuka hits a new Bailey. Dakota and Alexa going at it. Alexa knocks out Dakota with a punch. Asuka back on top of Bailey going at it. Bailey goes after Alexa. This is wild. This is awesome. This is Triple H all over this segment match. Agents breaking up. This is 6-woman warfare. Crowd's chanting something. I think let them fight. I thought they were chanting Sasha Banks. Boy, seriously, 6-woman tag tonight. Book it. Book it for 25 minutes away. Now Sasha return. Maybe she returns with Naomi at Clash at the Castle. That'd be a good time to return for Sasha and Naomi. So I think the women might be done. That segment. I don't know if we get another women's match. We had 2 already. My God, Triple H has booked the women a lot in the show. Bailey's group, and then Asuka Alexa got attacked. Then we had Bianca Io. That was good fucking shit from the women tonight on Raw. Finally. Things are gonna change for the better, for the best. Under Triple H, the women are absolutely gonna kill it and get more time, get better storylines, and the women are gonna thrive under Triple H. I guarantee it. So I'll be back maybe I don't know. Might be back with more Raw reactions. This is the first Raw under Triple H, the show that Vince created in '93, and the first Raw ever Vince did not have any involvement in or wasn't written ahead of time. Going into a pay-per-view SummerSlam mostly was booked by Vince, all of it probably. You know, Triple H booked the returns of Dakota and Io because Vince would never bring them up. Miz with an interview with Tommaso Ciampa, him and AJ are going to have a match. for a shot at the U.S. title. Miz is putting over Ciampa, I think.
United States
Yes.
champion.
Miz putting him over. I like it.
United States championship opportunity. AJ Styles.
That's tonight? That's good shit. Ciampa, AJ tonight. So they're wrestling twice for a title shot at Bobby Lashley's U.S. title again. You don't have Roman for Raws or SmackDowns. But anyways, put over the U.S. title more with Roman gone, because it's not like he's defending the world titles on Raw. But he will against Drew at Clash at the Castle in September. So Ciampa, AJ, I think for the first time ever one-on-one, that should be great. And I love it. Miz was putting over Ciampa as your next U.S. champ. Good shit, Triple H. Again, thank you, Triple H.
Still kicks out.
What's up, everyone? Tommaso Ciampa, AJ are fucking absolutely delivering and killing it. They are just going at it. It's been an awesome matchup for a U.S. title shot. The U.S. title matters again. Triple H is going to make fucking sure it matters again. Shot a video package on former U.S. champs. Harley Race, a first ever in the NWA U.S. champ. Showed WCW U.S. champs. WWE U.S. champs. And Vince, I hope you're watching this from home, that Tommaso Ciampa in a singles match being pushed as a contender for a singles title. Hope you're watching it, Vince, that Tommaso Ciampa, the fans are into him and into a match he's in. You booked him bad. You wouldn't have booked him to get a U.S. title shot. I doubt it.
Great right hand to the jaw of Styles, and now Ciampa.
But if you would have booked Ciampa to face Lashley, it wouldn't have been as good as this. He won a triple threat earlier. Styles clash. AJ pulls Ciampa off the top. Yeah. Bad looking, nasty Styles clash. AJ move with the foot on the rope. Referee, you're blind. You didn't see that. Right in front of him, Miz did it.
Ciampa's still down. That would have been 3. That could have been 10.
Miz selling and holding his ribs still. Miz is like, what? I ain't doing anything. Miz would be a great manager if he wasn't a wrestler. He's a great talker. He'd be a great manager.
Proud of himself. Hey, listen, Ciampa's helping his own life.
Miz attacked by AJ.
Ciampa right there behind.
Ciampa's winning. He's a Triple H guy. I believe he's winning. Makes sense to have a heel challenge Lashley for the U.S. title also.
Smart.
I don't like babyface versus babyface title matches.
To 5. Styles trying to make it in. But Miz is holding on to his ankle. Get off him, Miz. If this is up to 8, Styles has got to hurry. 2 seconds.
AJ almost got counted out. Ciampa with a big boot.
Styles was tied up with the Miz, and now the fairy tale ending. That's it.
It's over.
1, 2, 3. A huge win for Ciampa.
Ciampa wins. Triple H guy.
With an assist from the Miz. I would say a couple of them. A major assist from the Miz. Look, as somebody who's been there, who's been United States champion in the past, who's a WWE Hall of Famer 2 times over. What advice do you have for Ciampa? I'll tell you something. That's it. Just get that down.
Miz held AJ's foot and then didn't stop AJ. He still got in the ring. I love it. Tommaso Ciampa wins. Bianca eel tore it up, and then that giant brawl. That was great booking. I can't wait for Clash at the Castle. The next pay-per-view is going to be awesome. The first one under Triple H. All the matches will be his matches on the show. So I'm back. Usos, Mysterios for the Undisputed Tag Titles, the Raw main event. First Raw booked under Triple H. All these, I'm sure all the finishes are his, but maybe all the ideas and what they've done tonight, I'm sure they've come from other people. But anyways, you can't book one show by yourself, especially if you got a lot of storylines and segments going on. You could, I guess, but you should take other people's good ideas also. And that's what Triple H will do. Vince, sadly, just wanted his ideas and wouldn't listen to good ideas. He would just shoot them down and say no. Anyways, my friends on Twitter, one of my friends on Twitter said he thinks we're gonna get a surprise return before the end of Raw. We're gonna get two wrestlers as a surprise during or after the Usos Mysterios. I don't think so. I don't see anybody coming back unless it's just Ballard and Priest to run in and want a tag title shot. That makes sense because they're a team. The Judgment Day could go after the tag titles. That'd be good shit. But I don't see any surprise returns happening. If you want to make it a team, a surprise return of two guys that want the Usos tag titles. You want a huge surprise, you could have Bray Wyatt return with Braun or Bray with Rowan, but I doubt that. If Bray comes back, I don't think Triple H would put him in a tag team to go after the tag titles, but he could. In my brain, it's not that bad of an idea to have the Wyatt family back to go after the tag titles. I mean, for God's sakes, Vince made Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy and Bray the tag champs. If they can be tag champs, Rowan and Braun can, or Bray and Braun can. That's a good idea. If they brought back Rowan and Braun as a team, that'd be a hell of a team to go after the Usos, because the Usos need challengers. They need new teams to go after them. They got the Viking Raiders, but they need to be built up more. The Mysterios are a good team, but they're not going to win the tag titles. Also, if you want a new team to go after the Usos, I guess you could bring back Breezangle, the Fashion Police. They could be a good team on the main roster. But again, the two surprises I thought we would get tonight were Sasha and Naomi. They did not come back. As far as two guys coming back as surprises before the Raw's over, I doubt it. But Ray's in now and just taking over, Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio trying to do what no other team has been able to do.
On and off. My God. On and off, I've been 49 minutes. I've been reacting to a lot of stuff on this Raw. Stuff that only I care about. I'm not going to react to every segment and match. But I love the women. Love reacting to women's matches and storylines. I don't really... Usos are a great team, but I don't really care to react to this Undisputed Tag Title main event. If we get returns, I'll be back. So, Well, Judgment Day's here. This is a surprise, at least. Judgment Day beat down on the Mysterios. Edge is coming back out. He's got to. No, we want Edge chance. Rhea choking out Dominic with her legs. I'm jealous of Dominic right now. Never thought I'd say that. I'm jealous of Dominic. In the legs of Rhea. Edge. Rail Superstar running to the ring. Priest and Edge going at it. This is a nice surprise, at least. Edge is back. Hell of a pop for Edge coming back out, kicking Judgment Day ass. Oh, spears Dominic. Belair, Finn runs through the crowd. Edge is going after him.
I don't know if Ray knows that.
Rhea pushed Dominic in front of the Edge spear. Rhea laughing. Evil Rhea is great.
Let's take another look, guys.
Heel Rhea's great. Without Judgment Day. Why didn't they follow Edge with the camera backstage running after Finn?
And then came the equalizer. The rated R superstar Edge.
Hell of a hot end to Raw. The show started hot with Becky, and a hell of a hot end.
Right here, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, right there. Shut down Mysterio in front of Finn Balor, and there was no way.
Edge doesn't give a damn. He speared Dominic. He just ran after Ballard.
All of that spear right
Officials. Man, that's an attractive doctor. If she works for WWE, that's an attractive woman. Or if she's a trainer. Dominic's selling his ribs like he's got broken ribs. Ray's worried. Ray's like crying almost. Seriously, that female trainer or doctor, that's a hot chick. Anyways, maybe she's a wrestler in Texas. I don't know her. From Houston, a wrestler. Tells how that Triple H booked Raw. I enjoyed it. Everything mattered. Everything made sense. Love what they did with all the women on the show. Some women were not on the show, like Dana Brooke, Carmella. Why weren't they? I'll tell you why. They don't matter. They need to be built up again. They absolutely have to be built up by Triple H, and that is gonna take fucking time. I'll tell you what team could have returned instead of a Judgment Day run-in. What team could have returned would have got a huge pop. Huge pop, I bet. Big Cass and Enzo. If they returned as a team and got on the mic, did their thing, their old NXT gimmick, and said, Usos, we want those undisputed tag titles, that would have been great. But I like what they did with Judgment Day Edge. It made more sense than to just keep bringing back NXT people. But I believe Enzo and Big Cass, or Big Cass by himself, deserves another shot in the WWE under Triple H. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye for now. Hope you enjoyed this long Raw reaction. First ever Raw under Triple H. Or that he booked.